Hello. Who are you and what business did you start? I'm Jeremy Yang. I am mostly based in Malaysia and Singapore right now. The business that I built is Vape Club. It started off as an MVP for a vape subscription box business for consumers to discover e-liquids for cheap. Initially, our customers are primarily from Malaysia. Currently, Malaysia only accounts for 1% of our total revenue. We do about $60,000 in revenue per month right now, which is a hell of a lot of money for typical Malaysians. To put things into perspective, the median average household income in Malaysia is $1,215. Not too bad for a single unmarried 28-year-old chap, eh? What's your backstory and how did you come up with the idea? I grew up in a traditional-minded middle-class Asian family in Malaysia. I had tiger parents who always asked me to study hard, get good grades, get a good job and retire at 60. I've always been skeptical about this as my dad was not particularly happy and he was always worried about money. That's what I did anyways. I graduated as an economics graduate and found a job as a brand marketer in an FMCG environment. I was working 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for a $600 salary in Malaysia. I had tiger parents who always asked me to study hard, get good grades, get a good job and retire at 60. I've always been skeptical about this as my dad was not particularly happy and he was always worried about money. I thought that there must be more to life than this. I started reading and taking inspiration from books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, Millionaire Mindset, Millionaire Fastlane etc. I don't have a lot of capital to start with, so I've always experimented with online businesses as a way to build wealth. During my spell when I was working a full-time job, I built e-commerce stores on my downtime and made some money out of it. However, none of these really took off as I had a lack of focus. One day, I decided slaving away on the desk isn't the kind of life I wanted to leave. And I've saved up a runway burn fund of about $5,000, so that I can continue eating. I enrolled in a programming bootcamp right after I quit my job because I thought that some coding knowledge would help me build a better online business. To be honest, I did not know what I wanted to do after graduating from the bootcamp. I had been vaping for about 3 years, this was in 2015, and the vaping industry was just going through an explosive phase of growth. So I thought, why not? I managed to validate the subscription box idea for about $50.